Here we are coming you from our lounge in hometown, Cigar Box hometown. And you're probably wondering, what the hell? I'm seeing freaking double. I hope you didn't have any drinks yet while you're doing this. You're seeing double here.
Well, the production company basically told us, you guys aren't doing that great.
Nope.
We need co-hosts now. We need some co-hosts.
So we want to introduce you to Flat Michael and Flat Tommy. Coming to all Cigar Box stores in the next few weeks. So even if we're not there, you can still enjoy a cigar with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you need a recommendation, ask them. See what they tell you.
Good luck with that.
Right? But how about that? It looks pretty good. They make these.
Not bad.
These flat cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not bad.
That guy's smiling. I don't know if he's supposed to be smiling.
I don't know.
I think that was photoshopped just for you guys in the Cigar Box group. You know, that's definitely not a smile. Not my smile anyway.
But anyway, I'm going today, Aroma de Cuba Robusto. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but some Connecticut broadleaf. I think it's an Ecuadorian wrapper.
Correct.
Made in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
So Aroma de Cuba, you know, my pronunciations usually aren't that good.
Well, there was going to be a test, but you're not off to a good start.
But $8.30 for a single, boxes of 24.
Yeah.
Which I wish all these companies would keep the same. I can't keep track how many's in a box.
So that's a box of 24.
Right.
But they have other sizes that are boxes of 25 within the same line. So it's like, it's a guessing game.
Box of 24 is around $156, brings the cost down to $6.50 a stick.
And that's a great cigar for $6.50.
$6.50?
Yeah.
All day long.
Can't beat it.
Not at all.
Can't beat it.
This is really nice. I'm enjoying this today.
Yeah. I'm smoking the Undercrown Maduro. Robusto size, 25 in a box. You're looking at like about $11.29 a cigar. Comes down to like $217.99 for a box of 25. So, you're in
the $9 range.
$9 range, just like that.
$9.25.
This one's burning beautifully for me. Great ash on it, great draw. Never had a complaint with an Undercrown. Lots of options in the Undercrown line as well. You got the shade, you have the sun grown, you've got the Maduro, got the Undercrown 10. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, this is real nice. A little coffee, mild to medium minus, a little coffee, nutty.
Now, you just lit that up like a minute or two ago?
No.
Yeah, you got about an inch on that ash already.
I'm a fast smoker. And it's not a minute or two. It's about 10 minutes.
All right.
I lit it up before you turned the camera.
Nonetheless,
when you were trying to do all the logistics and shit.
Well,
I don't know what you were doing.
Well, we got to pony up and get a production crew one of these days.
One of these days, because while you were screwing around there, I was smoking my cigar with that. But anyway, you know what I've been thinking about the last couple of weeks, and I sat down and put a pencil to it and see if you did too. How many cigars do you think you smoked in your lifetime? Can you guess?
Is this... And you mentioned this to me yesterday. I said, what are you trying to do? Get me in trouble? I mean, I have all kind of people getting up in my business if I tell you the number. I don't want to see it. I didn't figure mine out.
I did.
I could probably figure out.
Well, not exactly, of course, but it's all a guessing game. So here's how I did it. So,
I'm going to try to figure this out.
So I just went back. I may have smoked some before, but our first store opened in 1996.
Okay.
First cigar store. So I figured that first year I was probably, still getting into it, experimenting around. And at that point, couldn't get a lot of cigars.
Right.
During the cigar boom there in the mid to late 90s. So I figured in 96, I was probably smoking 2 cigars a week.
Okay.
I don't know. So that's 100 cigars. And then the trade show and your vacation where you smoke more. When we go to a trade show, it's nothing to do 8, 9, 10 a day, as you're saying.
Oh, my God.
So I added another 25 for that.
Okay.
So I did that same thing from 1996 through 2004. I figured I was smoking 170 to 200 cigars a year at that point.
That was single A ball.
Yeah, single.
That was single A ball.
Ramping up. I was in trade. So this is, like I said, I don't know how, but I thought this was pretty accurate. So then 2009, 2010, then I started ramping up a little bit. Through 2018, I was probably doing 4 or 5 cigars a week.
Okay.
Not every day, but almost every day.
Yeah.
So that's 250 cigars a year there, plus, the trade shows we'd go to, which is 2 or 3 a year, depending on which ones we go to. vacations where you smoke a little bit more and you have more opportunities. So I added another 100 a year for them. Again, when you go for trade show 3 or 4 days, you're smoking a lot of sticks.
Yeah.
Like that, sampling shit. And
you wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning with a cigar in your mouth.
Well, it isn't always easy when you go somewhere that you can smoke anywhere. You just
it's a beautiful thing.
Light it up. Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was through 2018. In 2019 to the present, 2024, I really ramped it up.
Kids in the big leagues now.
I'm in the big leagues. So now I'm probably doing I'm probably around 20 a week.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
I'm about a box a week.
Without a doubt.
Everything to do that. So that's for 5 years. So that's another 1,100 cigars a year now. And then the trade shows and the PCA and the TAA and trade shows, vacation, then that's another 100 a year easy for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's my break. That sounds pretty accurate?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I never really counted.
Yeah.
So if I go that way, through the current, I probably smoke somewhere between 14,000 and 15,000 cigars.
Damn.
Right?
Damn.
And so we'll break that down. If we average it out as a box of 20, some 10s, 12, 25. So I just average a box of 20. I'm probably in around the 700 boxes of cigars.
Dear Lord.
It should be more,
It's
right?
impressive.
Is that what you're thinking?
I'm thinking
that's it?
Yeah.
Right?
You're kind of slacking a little bit here.
But I put a pencil and a paper and I'm thinking, I thought it would have been more than that if I had just had a guess, but I tried to figure it out.
If I take a rough estimate, I'm smoking about 24 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right out of the gate, like yourself, I wasn't smoking 10, 20 cigars.
Not at all.
Right? But if I just give it a nice round number, just say 7 cigars a week for 24 years, and there's more, there's less, more than less. I'm looking at 8,736 cigars. I'm quite a ways behind you.
Well, you better catch up then.
I better.
Yeah, right? But I mean, that means how I take it is I smoked a lot of great cigars probably in that mix over the years. Probably some I don't even remember that aren't even probably in existence anymore.
So let's put things into perspective. Smoking that many cigars, between the two of us, probably close to 25,000 cigars that we've smoked. How many times have you had a cigar that was plugged, didn't draw right, couldn't finish that cigar?
Probably 20.
Very minimal, right?
Very minimal.
And I'm the same way. Like, there's very rarely
across all brands
is anything that I've smoked.
And probably half of them that I did, it was probably my own fault. If I left it out in my car when it was cold and then put a flame to it, it's not going to do right. If I don't keep it humidified correctly.
I can't tell you the last time I had some sort of issue with a cigar. Now remember, it's a handmade product, right?
Absolutely.
Some of these other Facebook groups that you see online, I see the same guys week in and week out complaining about draw, plug, this, that, the other. It blows my mind. I mean, and even in our retail stores that we've been operating for quite some time. 28 years.
Yeah.
Very, very few issues with people coming back and saying, hey, the cigar wasn't drawn right, this, that, and the other. Which, by the way, we do encourage you, if that is the case, to bring it to our attention.
Yep.
Every box has an inspector number in the box. I want to know, and the manufacturer wants to know, so that they can fix the issue if there's an issue. And
that's across all brands.
Across all brands,
across all price ranges of cigars.
Doesn't matter.
$5 stick to a $40 stick.
Yep.
Yeah, not many at all.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, it does happen. But sometimes it's, and me too, it's operator error.
Sure.
You cut too much off.
Absolutely.
And then it starts unrolling.
You're going to have a problem.
You don't keep it right, or you keep it. I mean, you could get away, like in the summer, you want to keep it in your car for a day or two.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt it. But if it's in there for a month, it's not the best thing, without the proper humidity.
I keep cigars in my golf bag all summer.
Yeah.
I keep cigars in my car all summer. And still, very minimal issues. And if I do, I know it's because I'm storing it wrong. So to store them correctly from the beginning, and it's not always a humidity thing where it has to be it's consistency.
It's consistent. You don't
Right?
want, you can't vary.
You don't want, an 80% to 60%. That's where you get your problem.
I always thought with cigars, as long as you're above 60%, you're fine. Like you said, you don't
No
want the
issue.
variation. If you're
No
above
issue.
60, it doesn't have to be
I actually prefer
this
my
bullshit
cigars a
with-
little less humidity.
all this bullshit. Oh, it's got to be 70.
Right.
That's too much.
And you see people going crazy. Oh my God, it's 69. Well,
No.
it's okay.
As long as my humidor at home is a 60 and above, 60 to 65, the cigars are
They're
perfect.
smoking great. Yeah.
So that's a little talk today on how many cigars we smoke. So next time you're smoking a cigar, sit down in your head, if you don't want to tell anybody, and figure out how many cigars you think you smoked and let us know. And then when you hit our stores, feel free to take your picture with Flat Tommy and Flat Michael.
Nice.
And send us a picture. Put that, and you could say hello, ask them for their recommendation.
I like our new co-hosts. They're pretty
Not
good
bad.
looking.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Not bad at all.
So this one here, this is the one here going to stay in hometown.
Yeah.
And you'll see him in our other locations in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Thanks for
Have a good
joining
day.
us. We'll see you next time.